Fasting is abstaining from food, drink and sex from dawn to sunset in the complete month of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Baqarah chapter number 2 verse number 183, which says that Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyamu kama kutiba alal lazina min qablikum lallakum tattaqun. O you believe, fasting is prescribed upon you as it were prescribed upon the people who came before you. Today the psychologists, they say that if you can control your hunger, you can control almost all your desires. That's the reason the glorious Quran says that the fasting helps you to learn self-restraint, that is in controlling the desires. Along with the fasting, that means during the month of Ramadan, many Muslims do good deeds like charity, helping the poor, which later on become a part of their routine activity in their lives. In the holy month of Ramadan, besides fasting, the person tends to be more pious, which helps to overcome many evils. If a person can abstain from smoking cigarette from dawn to sunset during the month of Ramadan, he can also abstain from smoking cigarette from cradle to the grave. Smoking cigarette is prohibited in Islam. If a person can abstain from drinking alcohol from dawn to sunset during the month of Ramadan, he can also abstain from drinking alcohol from cradle to the grave. Every machine requires regular servicing. We service our car or motorcycle in every 3 or 4 months. The more complicated the machine is, the more is the requirement for servicing. If you allow me to call a human being a machine, I would say that it is the most complicated machine on the face of this earth. Don't you think that it requires servicing? According to me, fasting during the month of Ramadan is the annual servicing of human body and spirit, that is once in a year during the month of Ramadan. During fasting, the person abstains from eating, drinking and sex from dawn to sunset. And while fasting, many organs get rest. It is very important for good health. There are several medical benefits for fasting. Fasting, it increases intestinal absorption. Fasting lowers cholesterol level, which prevents several cardiovascular diseases. Fasting protects brain and improves brain function. Fasting increases resistance to oxidation stress. Fasting resolves inflammatory response, that is decreases inflammation. Fasting corrects high blood pressure. Fasting promotes detoxification. Fasting, it slows down the aging and increases the lifespan of a human being by boosting the growth hormones. Fasting boosts immunity of the body. Fasting, it reduces the blood sugar level and stabilizes insulin. Fasting, it reduces LDL cholesterol, that is bad cholesterol. Fasting promotes weight loss. Fasting rests digestive system. So there are numerous medical benefits for fasting.